I'm so convinced that this is really something that I cannot find out there.
I'm convinced that I lose $10 already.
Hey, y'all think not a problem.
Off to a good start. I am food king. My recommendations are always good one. I bet $10. I eat this dish 3 months. Oh, straight for 3 months. Surely better than yours.
I'm fat.
Welcome to an episode of Get Fat. Okay.
Today
It's a battle royale.
between the three of us.
Yes, we will put our money where our mouth is.
Yes, correct. Because Alderic has been recommending us 3 episodes straight.
Yeah.
And then our ego cannot take it.
I cannot take it.
We also must
这样下去不是办法，就是要变成他的 channel 了。Okay.
So this time we thought long and hard on which dish should we bring back to recommend Alderic.
We say no to money, we say no to client, no sponsor. Today is just a battle of ego.
Correct. And we decided to revisit our favorites.
Yes.
So that we can bring it back to him. And also, it could be a good test to see whether were they consistent throughout the time that we haven't visited them.
Alright. So we have went through a very deep thought process, and each of us have come out with our favorites, the one that represent our taste.
哇，有点
很重啊 like very heavy
I think 没有这样啦 like we just bring one dish here 啦，没有讲 represent 啦，太大了。
We very nervous 啦，
The important part is we put down $10 and our ego.
Yes.
And in this whole video, the producers will be tasting the food with us.
Yes.
At the end, they will decide which one they like the most.
Yes. And the winner will win all the $10 lah.
And all the
car
ego.
key lah.
And the car key lah. Which is mine to begin with lah.
Yeah, it's the company car.
Okay.
So this is gonna be a good episode.
So for the first place, how do we decide who's one first?
He want
I think I go my one first.
No, you want to like act one lah, but actually the script already, the whole thing already say go where lah.
Actually, we already should finish already.
First one got the most advantage lah. Okay lor, since your food gonna taste the worst, then we just go there for slight advantage for you.
Okay? For the first location, we are at Union Farm, and we are having 纸包鸡 and the oyster sauce noodle. They started all the way from 1953. It used to have a farm right beside SIM. I used to eat there, but the farm taken back by the landlord, so no more farm. So now it's coffee shop. For my $10 bet, okay, I have went through a very big and thorough thought process. So the first place, right, I wanted to introduce you a mutton soup, but unfortunately the hawker is closed for renovation. Okay. Second, I wanted to introduce you to Feng Yi Hokkien Mee. However, Hokkien Mee everybody got eat before. Be unique.
Feng Yi is which one?
Feng Yi is the OP leaf one that you like. That is very good though. It's very good, okay? After going through my list, right, until I go watch back my old Food King videos, right, I will say, I established, right, this will be my place.
Wait, do you remember we shot this for Get Fat, right?
We got
Do you remember which episode it was?
Not the first, right? Can't be.
No, first we go JB ma.
Third or fourth, very early, right?
Yeah,
quite early.
Episode 5. We shot this at episode 5.
Okay.
So I remember last time, right? I'm trying to talk more so that the food will get cold.
Hey, no. Even though they say it's oyster sauce, there is no visible sauce. It looks very unassuming lah. Okay, so now let's give the noodle a try first. So to me, right, of course the signature here is the 纸包鸡 lah. It's already called 纸包鸡.
You can tell Ryan is so competitive, right? That he is helping us to take the noodles. Normally don't want, right?
Okay. We have to eat the noodle twice. One with chili, one without chili. Okay. So we just try a noodle. That looks very unassuming and is looks very plain.
Looks damn dry lah.
No sauce one.
I can't even see the sauce.
Okay,来。哇 love it so much. Wow, this tastes very long already. What? Not Bangai. This is regular, bro.
No way lah.
This is regular.
I feel like this is better than last time I eat.
Regular one, bro.
The noodles are very surprising. While you really cannot see anything on
nothing.
it. You cannot see any sauce, any sambal, right? All the flavor is in the oil. This is as good as 油泼面. And you see on the screen, you can see the shine. That's all the flavor that is there.
Yeah.
It looks so plain, right? It really catches you off.
Yeah. Because just now, off camera, I was telling him, that's the noodle. Wow, you must try the noodle. He was like, what's that? It looks like nothing.
You have to admit, it looks very bad. It looks like...
It doesn't look the best.
Doesn't look amazing.
But when you put it in your mouth, wow, it's really another level. So the chili, right, by its own, nothing much. But it has a tinge of sourness, right, that elevates all this heaviness.
Can I change my place?
So good. The noodle itself is very good. But now, we move on to the chicken. So the technique to open, right?
You're saying technique.
You poke a hole in the middle. Okay. Then you just peel out all the paper can. It can be quite challenging. It's been some time since I eat this also. Come on. Come on. I would like to show you the flesh inside, right? It's still very moist and tender. Their technique is very peculiar, very specific. It's so unique. You cannot find this taste anywhere else. I don't care what you all say, actually. Honestly, I give myself a $10. I don't care. Okay, I have been eating this, right, ever since I was a kid. I think I got eat for 28 years already. Almost there already, okay?
Right.
How they make the paper wrap chicken, right, is they wrap in parchment paper and then it's marinated for 3 days and then they will deep fry it to have all this flavor. So all the juices will be locked in there. So as we open, right, we release all the aroma and then the chicken is very evenly cooked. Back then at the farm, even better because the chicken is like fresh. You can see the chicken running around. This is as good as it gets.
Okay, so I don't know what I talked about the previous time.
Yeah.
But maybe this time I'm a little bit health conscious from episode 5.
Right.
Don't look like it lah. But I felt like a little bit tinge salty for me.
Okay.
As I eat this chicken, it's nice, it's good, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I want it with rice instead of the noodle.
Right.
But the noodle is very good. Like it's so crazy, right? That it looks so plain, it looks so dry, but it's packed with flavors.
Correct.
But it brings me back to like, wow, 我需要喝水, you know? I rather have it with rice, but at the same time, I cannot convince myself to say like, you can't not eat this noodle. You have to eat this noodle.
But I can tell you why is it like that. It is so intense in flavor and so salty, right? It's because this started all the way from 1953.
Right.
Back then, right, there is a lot of laborers. They smoke, they drink, they had a hard day at work. They want something more flavorful. And then they smoke, their tastes might be dull a bit. And then everything might have to be more salt, more seasoning, right, so that it's flavorful.
Yeah.
And they left the recipe unchanged. Yes, if you are health conscious, this is definitely a bit much, but it is very authentic and 古早味 in the sense that they did not change the recipe. So despite me eating clean these days, right, this is something I was in for. I can cheat day on this forever. How about you, sir?
Very impressive.
Hey!
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
Hey! Well thought out. You scared you?
A bit.
The two things that are most impressive to me, right, is that in cooking, right, a lot of times people want to add stuff. But with 纸包鸡, right, you're actually trying to minus stuff. When you use paper, instead of other things that you can use like banana leaf, lotus leaf, pandan leaf, right, what you want to achieve is that you don't want to add extra flavor. You want just the marinade to shine. And then the second thing, just now you said evenly cooked, right?
Yeah.
Paper acts as the mediator between the hot oil and the chicken.
Right.
So you don't brown the outside, which normally is something that you will want, because when you deep fry chicken, you want to have some color, some flavor. Right? But they know, right, the inside the chicken, the sweetness, right, and the marinade, right, enough already. And this marination is one of the most impressive marinations. Right? All the way down to the bone, every millimeter of the chicken all tastes the same. There is no like, surface level flavor. It's all the way through.
Yeah, I will say this, I 100% confident, right? You cannot find this anywhere else in Singapore. Other places, I don't know. But in Singapore, I will say you cannot.
I really cannot. Can you all name like 2 places that sell 纸包鸡?
Have! Got a lot of places sell 纸包鸡. But this...
I honestly cannot name it.
Dim sum place.
And real 纸包鸡, I'm not talking about, sometimes dim sum they say 纸包鸡. But actually, when you eat it, right, like you don't see the see the appeal. Just
the 纸包 is the decoration.
It's just the chicken in the paper.
It's the chicken in the
But
paper.
here you can taste why did they do it.
Yes! And you really cannot find this flavor anywhere.
I feel like this is my first time in my life eating 纸包鸡. Because before this, I don't understand the meaning. Like you put in paper, lor.
Okay lah. Okay, then both of you just take out $10 now. Let's just cut the. Let's just cut the.
Yeah, this episode just one place.
Thanks for watching. See you guys next week.
Actually, I agree with Alderic because now that I think about it, it was so salty, it was so flavorful, but it's all the way down to the bone.
Yeah.
It was so crazy that like
one flavor.
Normally when I eat chicken, right, outside the seasoning very good, but inside it gets tough and dry.
Yes.
But this is juicy all the way inside.
Just now you also laugh at me. I said I was suck on the paper.
I didn't laugh at you. I just a bit shocked. Why would
You try to suck on the paper. Juices are out there.
I'm not gonna do something so stupid. If I'm being honest, right, prefer the noodle than the chicken.
Hey.
Even the boss won't say that.
No, okay, there's a reason why.
Yeah.
I feel like it impresses me even more. You know, when you look at the chicken, you can tell like, oh, it's gonna be packed with flavor. You're expecting that flavor.
Okay.
You're gonna expect it to burst through. Then the noodle is something, right? I look at it, I won't even order one. But when you put it in your mouth, it's like, whoa, how do you do it? I can see how he do the chicken. How do you do this? I don't get it. Until now, right, as I keep eating it, right, I don't get it.
I also don't get it. It used to be very accessible, this place. However, because the owner 他比较老一点了, so now he open 3 days a week for 3 hours only. So it's a very rare food. You all may it's quite hard. Okay? If you all want, right, I think the wise thing to do, right, is make a call first before coming down. Order from him. say, oh, you want 30 chicken, 40 chicken. Usually I can't order like 50 chicken, bring home. Yeah,
50 pieces are not like
50 pieces. Yeah,
50 pieces.
Yeah. I think the chicken, right, they all use particular part. Like,
Yes, I was trying to
chicken
figure
thigh.
it out.
It's all thigh.
I ate all duck meat. Thighs,
Thigh lah.
DARK.
Not
DARK. Yeah. It's very specific even to the type of meat they use. And the way I heard their secret, right, is the way they fold the paper. How the flavor seeps in, right, evenly, right, is how the way they fold paper. Because if you look at it, right, there's an extra fold to it.
On the top.
As compared to other 纸包鸡, right, it's just a very thinly wrapped one.
Correct.
You can just anyhow tear then you eat it. It makes it more troublesome to eat, but it's worth. I'm very, very passionate about this one. This one is like my ultimate favorite. Yeah, one of my ultimate favorites.
You can see here is exposed.
Yes.
Here is
Correct. Yeah. There's some science to it, but of course this is family secret, so I don't know.
Yeah. So here there's a little bit of browning going on.
Correct.
Yeah, whatever technique they use, we can taste the quality.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You seem like fire already. You're scared. Next place we're going where? Your place? Is it?
Next place, we're going back office.
Okay, the next place we are going to Ben's recommendation.
Wow.
He was speaking very loudly just now.
I was.
We will see how. Yeah.
I toned down a little bit.
Right. We take our time there, huh?
Yeah.
Later I also will take my time to eat.
Let me reflect a little.
Let you reflect a bit. Right. Try this and chicken. But don't give any opinion.
Oh, is it?
Don't even give your expression, okay?
Okay, don't give expression.
Okay? Okay, then chicken.
吃一个吃。
His nose.
Okay.
不好吃 right? Not nice right? Not nice one lah, Ryan recommend.
Hey, you cannot impose like that. It's $10
哇，贵价$10！哇，
This $10 is the most important $10 of my life. 直接放在嘴巴里，要趁热吃。
跟那个纸一起吃。
Actually, I got suck the paper one. Good. Hot is good. Off to a good start.
Okay, next place。
我爆了
啊，你爆了。
OK，
没事，因为这个会给你开胃。
Okay.
We are here at Inggi's Bak Kut Teh. We are here for their braised pig's trotter.
But just now when I ate the Bak Kut Teh,
So why I wanted to introduce this place to Alderic, right? A lot of reason one. Alderic feels like, right, a viewer came to our show.
Okay.
Then you want to impress him,
Yes.
right? And then knowing Alderic for the past 3 episodes, 他比较喜欢古早味，
对，
他喜欢 heavy flavors.
对。
This pig's trotter, right? I remember when I introduced it on Get Fat, right? I remember saying this line. It blew my mind for the second time.
He's trying to influence your thoughts.
I know.
No. So this is the pig's trotter. It's this big portion, it's a 1人份 and it costs about $8, excluding the rice lah. But of course you must eat with rice because it's very, very heavy. So this is braised pig trotter. I'm sure they use a bit of 醋 lah, but I'm someone that don't really like 醋. And this is definitely not the highlight flavor that's inside.
Okay.
As you can see, right, why I like this is because, right, there's a very good balance between lean meat and fats.
Right.
I feel like in 猪脚, right, a lot of people tend to go for the fats and there's not a lot of lean meat, but they do this very well.
If I'm not wrong, this is considered 小骨。
小骨啊。
小骨。
Yeah. I tried to ask whether this is 小骨. They thought I asking whether this is 小份。
Oh, it glides out. 哇！这个才叫 professional。
对。
我不懂啊。Okay.
Like that, you have a pork drumstick.
A bit 硬for me.
我
It just slide out.
我没有动到。
What the heck? Yeah, I mean 我 recommend 的东西是有 at least 这种 standard
I mean you seem quite surprised. Okay, let's try it.
吃。 Ah,
I remember this is okay.
Wow.
It is indeed unique. I'm not gonna lie, but I want to hear what Alderic say first. Doesn't look like him happy. He need to process first. So you tell us, when was the last time you ate this?
The last time we shoot.
Wow, really that long? Did it blow your mind for the third time?
So I'm gonna say this once and for all.
Yeah.
For the third time, it blew my mind.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I tell you why. I felt like, right, the flavor never really immersed in my mind because I cannot comprehend this flavor.
Right.
It's a flavor that is not typically like compared to other
猪脚
one.
Yeah.
猪脚 is more on the sour side,
Correct.
猪脚醋.
Yeah.
This is braised and they braise it so well that I don't think anywhere does the same way. way.
I do agree. The first immediate taste is a bit savory, but 带一点甜. Then the aftertaste got a bit of herbal or even some cloves, a little bit of bitter aftertaste.
Yes, I dare say right.
It's very, very well balanced.
I dare say right, it's a little bit smoky. I'm not scared already, suddenly. I don't care what Alderic say already. This one. I'm so convinced that this is really something that I cannot find out there.
I convinced that I lose $10 already lah. I just give food lah. I give you lah. Firstly, the texture is insane. For it to drop all the way off, right? I got the whole bone out, just using 3 fingers. How many 猪脚?
Yeah.
You have tried
it's true.
And I think normally 猪脚, right, they don't serve this part. I think it's normally 大骨.
Oh, yes. Yep.
But the key point is the braise. Like you said, the smokiness in the braise is something that is very unique. I did a series on Bak Kut Teh and I eat a lot of 猪脚, right? It's very hard to find pork trotter, right, with this depth of flavor. And looking at it, right, you can see the intensity of the color on the meat, how much it has permeated, and how like almost evil this looks.
Yeah, evil. Wow, what a term, eh.
So the last time we were here, right, everyone, including the crew, agreed that you eat this, right, your chances of getting heart attack increase.
Oh, significantly.
Yes.
But it's unapologetic.
Yes.
I like it.
But your mental health improves.
Although some may argue, right, mental health more important than physical health.
Yeah.
Just eat it.
But don't eat so often lah. Don't eat so often. Yeah.
This braise is really something else.
Well, it is.
You taste the dark soy sauce, you taste the herbs that are inside.
God damn, now I scared. Walao, eh.
Actually, now I'm a bit more confident. No, the thing is, right, accompanying this, you have to do it right. To me, highlight is definitely the sauce.
Yeah.
Something that I don't experience it out there.
Yeah.
The 猪脚 is amazing.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of amazing 猪脚 out there.
Yeah.
They managed to braise it very well. The meat is tender. But pairing with this sauce, it's extraordinary. And then eating with the rice, it just gives this like, wow, shit. It's worthwhile for me to travel all the way here.
And it's a very nice whole meal, like you feel complete. He take this so seriously, right, that when I was drinking soya bean, he was offended, right, because it might affect the taste.
Yeah.
I first time see him so intense, what the he's so intense.
I was quite scared, to be very honest, because I haven't been here for a while already.
Yeah.
But I think it's safe to say that it's good enough to the point where like I'm still shocked after eating this for the third time.
You're still surprised again for the third time, right?
I think this is one of the best foods. This is very impressive. My goodness. That's why I lose $10 already. I just lose $10 already. Wow.
You want hold your thoughts on you want at the end of the day, right? But everything is not fresh in your taste palette, right? Later then you make a decision.
Yeah.
Don't make a decision now,
Maybe I like burgers.
whether this or the
Oh,
chicken
you mean this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next place we are going to Aldric's recommendation, allegedly is the best burger he have ever eaten.
Really?
Allegedly Okay.
What a twist, after having 2 traditional dishes.
Yeah.
Right?
Suddenly
Now,
we eat burger. Okay, there
we
we
eat burgers.
Okay, let's go.
For the last location, for my recommendation, we are at Burgerlabo at Henderson Road. And this is my recommendation for the day. Let me fight for my $10. What we have in front of us is the basic burger, double patty at $29.80. Basic. And
You recommend to us basic.
relax. That is the only thing wrong with this burger. Because there is nothing basic about this burger. If you go through every component, from the buns to the pickles to the cheese to the blend that they use, right? Everything has been thought out. Because I first had this burger 3 years ago.
Wow. You still remember?
And the thing is, right, this burger, the recipe is not complete.
Not yet.
Even the wrapper, right, has a lot to be said. So one thing that they really emphasize here, right, is the melting point of the fat. If the melting point is too low, the patty will tend to collapse. If it's too high, the patty will become too hard. And then you have to coordinate that with wrapping in the paper. You fully wrap it, right, the internal temperature will be higher. So you have to account for that in terms of the melting point of the fat they're using.
Right.
It's a whole science, but hopefully when you take the first bite, everything will make sense.
Okay. From the looks of it, it's not like a traditional burger where there's like lettuce, tomato, and all that, right? I think it just stripped down to whatever that is good and just put it inside.
It's really very basic when I just
It looks
first
basic.
impression.
Okay. Let's give it a good bite. In honor of this competition, we have to be fair. I have to give it a good bite.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Wow. To be honest, I don't know much about burger. I'm not a burger lover even. I haven't eaten enough burger to know how good can this be. Okay, my burger standard, right, it's up to McDonald's, Burger King, all that only.
Hey, McDonald's good no.
Yeah, but this to me, right, feels like a very solid burger. Like just now we had this discussion, McDonald's, right, is a sandwich. It's not so much of a burger. It feels like that, but this feels like a proper burger. The meat itself, the patty itself, the sauces and everything makes a lot of sense. How about
So
you?
the main selling point I'm not sure if you all noticed that between the bottom bun and the patty, there's nothing. Main idea is that once you take the first bite, right, the beefy note should hit you first. A lot of places they put lettuce at the bottom, and then when your tongue touches it, right, you taste veggie first when you bite the burger. And because of that, the first thing that you taste is beef, right? They emphasize on the blend a lot. You talk to any burger enthusiast, right? The blend of the patty is everything. Wow. So here they use a blend of Angus Aberdeen and Toriyama Umami A4 Wagyu. So you want the fattiness, the richness of Wagyu, but you also want the beefiness and the texture of the Angus Aberdeen. Right. The pickles are pickled in IPA, and the shio kombu in the mayonnaise sauce. For those of you wondering what shio kombu is your fish shaker fries.
Oh, okay.
The main thing that when you go into this burger, right, you should taste the character of the beef. Which I think a lot of other burgers don't do as well. They try to dress it up with more sauce, the pickles are very, very sharp, but here it's almost like eating a steak.
Yeah, because the beef is the most pronounced flavor. It's meant to be like that.
When you bite in, it's almost dominantly beef.
Yeah.
Right. I agree with you, right? Because I've been taking many, but you will explain it. I'm trying to go like, you know, sometimes the first bite, you go like, I didn't get enough, you know? Maybe it's mostly but from the first bite all the way to like, I really done with half the burger, it's consistent.
Yeah.
Everything feels like they really put in the proper ratio and they just want the beef to shine. A lot of times when you go burger, when you reach the middle, suddenly too much sauce. They're like,有点 salty 太 salty 了, you know? But no, this every bite is consistent.
A lot of burgers out there, right? I do like all the condiments, like all the onion, all the lettuce and all that, right? I feel like everything here is made deliberately to let the beef shine. It's not neglected, it's made to let the beef shine.
You can even see like the bun, right? It is coated with butter one. They use butter.
They toasted it with butter, and there's a whole science in ensuring that your bottom bun, even though it's such a weighty, such a heavy burger, right, you still get the bottom bun. It doesn't give way.
Yes. I just noticed this because just now I mentioned to you in the car, right, that burgers, I don't like burgers because very messy. So it's dirty, it's everywhere. But so far, because the burger is holding on its own.
And they are so confident that you don't even need side. No drinks, no fries, just burger.
But this burger comes with your price.
$29.80.
You just you know what to say about it. I have to say it's a very good burger, and as far as what I have tried here in Singapore, right, I cannot find a better one. I will admit this.
It does feel like, you know the way Alderic explained to us, it does feel the consideration in everything they do. Every process, every step, I can taste the effort.
I think it's very admirable that even after so long Burgerlabo has been around, right, they keep revising the recipe. They keep looking for new blends, because when it comes to burgers, right, the patty is everything. So what kind of breed you use, what kind of cut that you use, what kind of blend that you want to achieve, right, is very fun. It's very fun to talk about.
And I don't think they are chefs, they are like craftsmen. This is a piece of work. You definitely can taste the effort and the very, very curated things that they choose in this burger. That is 100% I can guarantee.
And I feel like this really resonates with the name, basic. You know why? Whenever I eat burgers, right, a lot of times is either portobello mushroom, truffle, I don't know, a lot of fancy sauces. But this one, right, you don't need the sauce to make it shine. It's really basic, down to the basic ingredients, how they make it well. Then it's that.
I don't like the basic name. To me, the basic name is like, at home, right, you got a lot of like a very luxurious spread, right? Then you tell people, 这是家常便饭
他们 humble 嘛，随便吃啦，这才 basic 而已啦。如果我要出功夫你就 GG 了。这是我们的最 basic。
Like what I just said, if you really gonna think about the burger, which part is basic? There's nothing that is taken, you know, at surface level right here.
I think it's the presentation is basic, but the thought behind everything, it goes way deeper than that. Honestly, right, this is our third location. I'm almost done at the burger. I cannot stop.
Same, bro.
Today is a very strong episode. All our best food all come out here. We really eat a lot.
So I love today's episode. Oh
and today we can reach to here and still going to finish the burger, right? If not for the push, I finish it.
I feel like even though the second place was the best of everything today, I feel like, you know, we need to give credit to.
I'm sure we started the first place very strongly.
Say that again.
Okay, so since we have come to this okay, $10 and the price of our ego right?
Yeah, I think the more important part is the ego
the more
$10 I give you.
In fact, I will give you $20 if you just say my one is good, okay? But today, on the first place, we ate Union Farm's 纸包鸡 and the noodle. The second place, we eat Anne's Inky pig trotter trotter. And then for the last place, we have the basic burger from Burgerlabo. You cannot choose your own favorite. You cannot choose Burgerlabo. You cannot choose your thing. You have to choose another
What's
one.
my thing? Don't say that.
Okay, you can choose the
Hey, say big trotter, not my thing, your thing. No, because you know why? The thing about today is that right, I didn't expect Alderic to recommend a burger place.
Okay. You thought 它像古早味 one
Like I mentioned, right? Like in my impression, Alderic like a bit 古早味, like Hokkien Mee, Bak Kut Teh 这种东西. Right, and that's why I introduced that. And then when I saw on the list, right, burger, that's so out of his style.
Yeah.
And to be very honest, right, everything that he has recommended is up our alley.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And then when I look at burger, I'm like, no way this is gonna be good lah. I mean, I know
It's still good. It's still good.
I know it will be good. Can beat what is up our alley, man.
Yeah.
If now to this point, right, it's like I can compare these two different cuisines together. I think that's quite amazing.
Okay, we ready, finger? I'm ready. I'm ready.
I don't really say.
That's what I say. We had a good run. We were friends for quite some time. This don't affect our friendship.
It was a good 4 episodes.
This is our vote. The $10 vote is
Yeah. But I just want to let our vote not affect our friendship. 3, 2, 1, go.
You know this one?
Really?
You know the Spider-Man?
Really?
Okay, let me explain mine first.
Okay.
Today, it was really like what I like on the culinary.
By this time, the bigger color is long gone already.
It's really by a close shave, and really because of very minor details that I made my decision. Your 纸包鸡 was good, was excellent.
Okay.
A little bit too salty for my liking.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little, like this, the burger has the perfect seasoning to me.
It's a harmony.
Yeah, like I don't feel like I need to drink water. If I eat the 纸包鸡, at some point I think I will need to drink water. Because it's very intense in flavor, it's very salty.
Right.
But not saying it's a bad thing.
It's a very small margin.
It's the reason why it's so nice.
So, why do you choose Ben?
Okay, this one right, it's nothing to do with the burger. The burger is very good. As far as burger goes, this is the best burger I ate, okay? However, my taste is very traditional and local.
Right.
It's not surprising that I will choose something that is local and traditional.
Okay.
Hey, you, why you never choose it?
I really like the chicken.
Oh!
The marination and the technique, right, and the texture that you get, right, you know, paper wrapping and then deep fry, right, is something that is very hard to find.
But all is good. All is good.
All is good. For us to even consider, for us to even debate, I think today's episode is really bad.
Yeah.
That's not the end.
The $10 is still at stake.
10块在哪里？10块。
There's 6 crew and producers behind the camera. They're gonna take votes.
Okay.
Which one? And then one by one, we'll read it.
And then the highest vote wins the $10 from both parties, is it? Okay, fair. Alright, that's good. Let's do it.
So the thing is, the 6 crew and producer, the age gap is quite spread out.
Like that, I disadvantage it.
Yeah, so there's young, there's slightly older. You know, I feel right. Even though we really like, you know, the traditional one, there are people that will like the burger. I feel like that's what will happen.
Yeah, actually, burger stand a very good chance.
I also think so. That's my thinking. That's why I say 2-2-2. What do you think?
I don't know also. You got a point.
You have a okay. I will think that they will vote for the burger simply because they are young. Let's think it this way. When you look at them, how many of them will go out and organically order a 纸包鸡? 0. How many?
No, one lah. That guy.
Okay. How many of them will go out to order a 猪脚? 1 or 2. How many of them will go out and order a burger?
That's true.
We lose it.
It's not fair lah. This test. We need at least 100 people.
第一个 1. Pay raise for whoever it is. Okay. Number 2. Okay.
I think 是群来的。
应该是群来的。
Okay, I keep close to my
So
heart.
1-1 Okay.
Sekali 算 3.
Number 3. Wow! Pay raise, hands up. Very good. What you throwing?
Don't want.
Okay, next one. The next one, Ryan!
Hey, your taste bud got problem
And the last one, hey, wow! I surprised
You surprised what?
I legit surprised Because it's young people
Wow. Okay, but to be fair, I honestly felt like it wasn't a very good fair fight. It's very different cuisine. The thing about it is I felt like while it's different cuisine, right, I had a difficult time choosing because I'm biased towards what Ryan recommended. But in the end, I chose Burgerlabo.
I don't believe 0
I think that's why I say not fair. I think it's not fair.
I don't know
I don't think so I put another $10 more. I put another 10. double, just double. Double. We let the audience choose.
Okay.
Don't forget in the comments, vote for which one will appeal to you the most.
In fact, right, fans of Alderic, right, should go today, right, to Toguan, to Overkill, and then back to Henderson, try everything, right, and fight for the justice.
Just based on what you have seen today, vote for which one you want.
Yeah.
You take that result, we see which one is the most alike.
Okay.
Commenter.
But question is, I still win $10 from you guys, right?
最近啊，那种老板啊，不是偷情就是偷钱。
Then we hope that you enjoyed this week's episode. Click here for more, click the subscribe, and cut to the bloopers. But thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
So later I will pay now you all 50.